Okay, so I feel a way about everything. I feel a way about everybody and everything. I do want to first give a little bit of an apology. How you give a little bit? How do I want to first give an apology to Keisha because I don't still feel like she's manipulative. I really do still feel that way. But now that we learned it was Aunt Nikki, but she still got tendencies. Okay, so I do owe Keisha an apology for that, but we'll get into it. Okay, and then I feel the way about Chris. Girl, I love this show. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective and we're here to talk about Family Empire. This is season 1, episode 4, Karamell Meltdown. If you're new to my channel, I talk about all kinds of things, books, TV, movies. Check me out, okay? Peruse the channel and subscribe, okay? You're always welcome to get in the comments. I love talking to y'all, getting your hot takes on what you think is going on. Don't forget to like this video before you leave and subscribe to the channel or consider subscribing to the channel. Okay. Anyway, again, this is Family Empire Houston. So there, I feel like there's an indication that this may be in other cities. Okay. You know how Carlos King loved the franchise check. Anyway, let's get into it. Also, just a shameless plug, my merch store, the Belle Perspective TVmerch.com. The link is going to be in the description box. Check me out. I got a lot of cute stuff down there, girl. You got birthdays coming up, things like that. Check it out, support the channel. Let's get into it. Okay, so picking up where we left off, and I do want to grab my notes real quick. Picking up where we left off, we're still at the whiskey cigar bar, and this is Justin's performance. And the girls are kind of still talking before Karamell and Keisha gets there. And as soon as Karamell and Keisha gets there, I believe it was Nicole that was like, okay, y'all, let's wrap this up. Let's come on. They're about to come. They're about to come. Now let me just tell you how I feel, because there's a couple things that I feel or my takeaways, but then I also want to set up the scene as well. So walk with me, okay? I love this show. Family dynamics, business, all the things. This is a really good show if you're not watching it. I really encourage you to watch the show. Anyway, okay, so to me, I feel like, I know some people in the comments was like, Nicole was being messy, Nicole was being mean, trying to put Karamell on the spot, etc., etc. I do not believe that. I am somebody, and I like Nicole. The cat is out the bag. I go up for Nicole. She is my favorite. Honestly, all the girls, all the sister cousins are likable. All of them are likable. But my personal favorite is Nicole. I'm gonna just be honest with you, okay? Off rip. Now, but right is right, wrong is wrong. But in this situation, I do not feel like Nicole was wrong. Karamell expressed that she wanted to be a part of Braden Realty Group. She wanted to become a real estate agent for the group, okay? A company that Nicole partly owns with Jermeshia. I feel like the only reason why they never came to Keisha about the situation is, one, the relationship with Keisha was already frayed. Okay, it was already strained. They were already walking on eggshells with each other. There's a lot of issues. So I don't think that bringing up how they felt about Karamell was appropriate. One, two, so they didn't even have the opportunity to communicate with her freely. Okay, and that's what I really need Keisha to understand. Like, girl, you barely talk to them yourself, girl. You not transparent. You don't talk to them like that. You keep them out. So why do you think that they would come to you with something like that? Let's be for real, y'all. When is it ever safe to go tell your sister, your cousin, your friend, your anybody that you have questions or concerns about their significant other? Girl, my auntie right now, my auntie is kind of like my sister auntie, because she, my mama and my grandma was pregnant around the same time, child. Anyway, so okay. Anyway, and don't judge my family. Anyway, so she and I are very close in age. But this heifer do not talk to me because I told her that the man she with, I don't know if I trust him like that. Okay? Turns out I was right. But that's neither here nor there. She don't talk to me. She told me I wasn't her family. And that he closer to her. And I said, oh, you your family? Right? Right? But what I'm saying to the point is, okay, is the fact that y'all acting like coming to somebody to tell them you have concerns about their significant other, family or not, is an easy conversation. and it's an already frayed relationship. So this wasn't own malicious intent, like, oh, we over here talking about her behind her back and yada yada yada. It's like, girl, we don't even know how to approach her because first of all, she not transparent, we not transparent, relationship is frayed, and we talking about her significant other. And niggas already know how niggas act when we talking about their boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. So I don't think Nicole was being wrong, and I feel like, and this is very much me, which my original thought, but y'all hadn't gone down a hadn't went off on a tangent. I am a very let's get it out the way type of person. Let's the elephant in the room, see it, we're gonna talk about it until it get out of him. And I'm not the type of person who will sit in a room and act like everything hunky dory when it's not. If it's not okay, I want to talk about it. If the issue is still present, let's talk about it. I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like everything all right and brush things under the. I'm not that type of person. So if I know we have underlying issues, I'm gonna be wanting to address them until we don't have any issues anymore. This is the person I am, and I don't care how ugly it gets. I don't care how many times we have to cry. I don't care how many times we get mad, as long as we talk about it and get it out in the open so there's no confusion. That's the type of person I am. So, and I believe that's what Nicole is too. Like, this, since we're trying to turn over a new leaf, girl, let's get it out there. Let's talk about it, girl. Here's what it is, especially if Karamell wants to join our group. Girl, we definitely damn sure need to be able to have it's called conflict resolution. It's called open communication. It's called adulthood and emotional maturity, if you want to be for real about it. And that's what get on my nerves about Keisha. Her ass is so emotional immature. It's so emotionally immature that it's not even funny. It's like, oh my God, girl, you can't just jump up and run away every time a goddamn conversation comes. Anyway, okay, so those are my thoughts, girl. Ooh, 7 minutes on my my bad, y'all. We gonna get into the show, okay? Now I ain't gonna hold you. Keisha still had a smirk on her face the whole time. So that same smirk she had on her face at the brunch when they was calling, when they basically was saying, Karamell, we had concerns about you, attacking our sister cousin after her mama had transitioned on. You know, she had that same smirk, like Mm. Like she really had a smirk on her face. Did y'all see that smirk? Like wasn't gonna say nothing, was just sitting there smirking. It's like, see, I don't like that. Sat up there looking like the Cheshire Cat. See, I feel like Keisha's still not being honest about everything, and I don't like that. Okay, so we find out that Auntie Nikki is the one that actually called the ex. Okay, so shout out to JB says what he was like. Did the ex just reach out because they knew that Keisha's mom passed? Which is a thought that I had. It was a thought that I had, but my concern about that was the fact that Karamell's reaction to it made me believe that Keisha hasn't always been honest with her. And we find out through JaQuita to my son, I know my sister, my cousin got some whole tendencies. Said whole tendencies. So y'all know that she cheated on this girl. Okay. So Lakeisha has a past. All right. Now we're not trying to judge the girl. Well, how key I am judging because I don't trust cheaters. But at the same time, my response to the ex calling was, oh, okay, so Keisha done had a past. She done did some things. She hasn't been 100% honest because it doesn't make sense. If you were being 100% transparent with your girlfriend, if you were 100% for real with your girlfriend, your ex calling when your mama died, that makes sense. I wouldn't be mad, but there's underlying issues there. Okay. And JaQuita confirms. So anyway, girl, Keisha explains why they were arguing. She explains that they were not arguing and that if anybody felt the type of way, they should have just said it. Again, Keisha, girl, you badly talk. It's the thing. Communication begets communication. Okay. And so if you're not being transparent, they're not going to be transparent. If you're not being communicative, they're not going to be communicative. Right? If you're not going to be vulnerable, they're not going to be vulnerable. Girl, it goes both ways, mama. So don't sit up here and be like, oh, why y'all didn't come to me and tell me that the girl, you listen, prime time opportunity for you to be able to speak your mind and tell people what you think right here, right now. And you're not even doing that. You just sitting up there looking like a Cheshire Cat. Like, please. Hey, with somebody else on another day, girl, not me. Keisha, I got my good eye on you, girl. I need you to come up emotionally. Because, girl, And Karamell, I hope you taking notes of this. I hope you taking notes because, mama, the woman that you with, the girl that you calling your boo girl, I hope you're ready. I hope you are ready for this. So, anyway, I still feel like Keisha is wrong and very much manipulative. But I'm looking at Auntie Nikki. Like, Auntie Nikki, did you do this because you didn't like Karamell? And you was trying to be messy? Or you thought that Karamell wasn't good enough for Nikki, so you decided, or for Keisha, so you decided you was going to call the ex? Like, I'm trying to figure out what Auntie Nikki was doing, girl. Girl, Auntie Nikki, you got some explaining to do. And it was real slick and smooth. The way you started cutting up and giving us this drama filled cry, girl, the way Nicole and everybody and their mama looked at Nikki, like, girl, it's real tears. I said the same thing. Girl, And I love the way they called it out. We'll get into that for real in just a second. So again, she really didn't defend Karamell like she needed to. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think. Nicole goes to say, if I find out that my husband or my spouse is cheating on me and his parents die, I'm gonna protect him at all costs. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let him grieve. Girl, you're a better woman than I would ever be. Sorry, you're gonna have to grieve on your own. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Because you cheating on me means that you don't give a fuck about me. So why should I give a fuck about you? Again, trust begets trust, love begets love, compassion begets compassion. But I ain't gonna be able to do turn the other cheek bullshit. I ain't gonna be able to do that. Anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think. Was the timing off? Should you wait to approach a situation? You find out your spouse is cheating, your significant other is having an extra curricular, extramarital activity, and you know they parents or somebody that they love passes on. How do you handle that? Will you approach them? What do you say? Okay. I don't know. The family is gonna take Keisha's side. They say that they feel like Karamell should have let Keisha grieve. I don't know if I agree with that because, ma'am, you didn't give a fuck about me while you was out there cheating. Period. Okay. Now, Poe Justin down in his little performance, baby just standing there on the stage looking lost and crazy. Like, what the hell, these women over here yelling and hollering at my damn performance? They screaming, they the ones, that's the show. I said, girl, yeah. Justin, now he sounded a little bit better on the stage than he did down to the little studio clip that they gave us. But, is he a rapper? Is he a singer? Girl, what he do, girl? I don't know. I can't tell. Anyway, so they keep talking about the conversation, and they keep bringing up Keisha mama died. So this happened when Keisha mama died. This what happened when Keisha mama died. When Keisha mama died. Keisha mama died. Keisha mama died. Keisha mama died. Like every 5 minutes it was all talking about Keisha mama died. And I feel Keisha on that. Like, girl, how many times y'all gonna say that my mama died? Thank you so much for reminding me that my mother is not here with me. Keisha gets emotional. She leaves. I do feel like the conversation could have still been had, but I also understand why Keisha decided to get up and leave. And she kept saying, "Mama, y'all keep bringing up my mama died. Let's go." She basically was yelling at Karamell, like, "Let's go. It's time to go." I was like, "Oh God, okay." Anyway, I still feel like the conversation could have been had because they do too much of the sweeping things under the rug, and I'm not with that. And y'all know a lot of our families have learned to like sweep things under the rug, pretend like everything is okay, and keep it moving. Because of that, I cannot live like that. Okay. We need to address the situation, get all of the help and the attention we need, and move on. I'm not with no sweeping no on the rug bush. I'm not with that. I'm just not with it. And I never have and I never will be. Period. Okay. So here goes Aunt Nikki. So as soon as Keisha and Karamell leave, Aunt Nikki getting emotional, and everybody looking at her like, "Girl, what the hell?" And throughout the episode, everybody was getting together telling something. I didn't know if Nikki was crying for real. I was like, for real. I was looking at Nikki like, "Girl, you made this about yourself." Now I see somebody in the comments, I can't remember who it was, said that they think Auntie Nikki messy. I didn't think so at first, but now I see what you talk. Now I kind of low key see what you talk about Aunt Nikki being kind of messy, girl. Okay, so the next day we see Nicole and Jermeshia. So Nicole is in a car on the way to JaQuita house to talk to Chris about the contract. She called Jermeshia on the phone, and Jermeshia basically says, Justin is upset about the way y'all carried on down to the show. And she was like, "My bad, we're sorry." But basically, like, since we talking about the show, recapping all of that, girl, what's going on? Have you talked to Lakeshia? And Keisha basically is, in her feelings, as she should be, okay? You know, need to check in on Keisha, see what's going on. We do find out that they're scheduling a therapist session between Keisha and Nicole. And I'm hoping Monet will be a part of that too, because I mean she's affected by the situation as well. So we will see. And there, again, Nicole's concern is that we sweep everything under the rug, and we're not trying to do that no more. I'm with her. Like, don't nobody want to keep being sitting up here like not addressing things. Like, what's the deal? Like, you know what I mean? If it is what it is, let's deal with it, right? Anyway, so I'm with Nicole, child. Now Nicole get the JaQuita house, right? And they talking about, is Karamell her real name? Now, girl, I ain't gonna hold you. I call the same thing. Is that her stripper name or is her real name, girl? I don't know. We don't know. Okay, but that just goes to show how much Keisha has closed Karamell off to her family. Don't nobody know who this girl is. They just know she's from California. They don't know nothing else. They don't know nothing about nothing. They don't know nothing about nothing. And that's like, okay, well, Keisha, how do you expect these people to even receive her when you don't even allow her to be around a family like that? So, I'm just, again, shit like this happens in families all the time. I just, anyway. So they sitting around recapping, lounging, and apparently Quita's got her anniversary, 6-year anniversary coming up. Chris don't want to plan it. He wants Quita to do everything. Looking at Chris like, I don't know about you, Chris, because why the hell you not helping to plan your anniversary with your wife? He don't give ambitious like Quita give ambitious. Like I don't something going on with that, and I don't like it. We'll get into it when we talk about their little when they talk about their stuff. Okay, so Chris comes down and Nicole gives them the contract. They want him to be the social media manager. They're including a whole slew of responsibilities that he wasn't responsible for, but he will be now. So strategy, SEO, all of the things, right? Casting calls, everything that needs to be done, Chris is going to be managing it. She said, you wanted more control, baby, we're giving it to you. And I'm like, that's exactly right. Now, according to Nicole, she said that the money that they are paying him now currently is comparable to what social media marketing managers already are making. So they're not going to make any movement on his salary. Now I said, Nicole, now I understand. I understand that you probably have looked at, but just from an HR, listen, I've been in HR for almost 15 years now. I've been an HR consultant. I've been a director. Listen, I understand. But if you're going to add more job tasks and responsibilities, you could at least bump them up maybe $5,000 just just to sweeten the deal. Because if you add no responsibility, but the money ain't the same, that was your fault right there for bringing him on at the same amount for somebody who's taking on responsibility. That lets me know y'all didn't do the research when y'all did the comp when y'all built the job description. It's a whole nother thing. But anyway, she said she wants him to do the content strategy, etc. Girl, when Nicole went to talking, I was like, I love Nicole. This is my thing. Like business strategy, my thing, girl. This is my thing. Love it. I was like, you better tell them no. Give it to them. Girl, Nicole's not playing with them. Love it. Love it. Now you do gotta do some research though. And in order to sweeten the deal, right? If you want him to say yes, I would have added maybe $5,000 more, right? Because we add no more responsibility. Here's an extra $5,000 just so it's not looking like we don't give a damn about the person. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but girl, again, if y'all still paying him and he not coming into the office and he ain't doing no work, Chris, what you got going on over there, sir? Okay. Now JaQuita doesn't want him to just up and quit his job because baby, we need this coin. We need this coin. And I'm with her. And that's my thing. Like, how the hell you supposed to be the leader of the family, but your ass don't realize that if you are not working, that's less coin coming into the house, in the household. So you need to have a backup plan. Any real leader would have a backup plan and a strategy for the strategy. Plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? Like, I need you to have all those things if you're talking about you trying to be the leader. Okay, because that's what leaders do, whether they got a dick or a anyway, we're gonna get back into it. All right. Now we see they down to the office again, and this is Auntie Nikki go to talk to Jermeshia, and they recapping the night before again, the cigar bar and everything that happened. And baby, when I said Jermeshia was like, "Girl, we ain't know what, we ain't know if them tears was real." I said, "Oh, I like them. These are my kind of girls. Oh, we tell the truth around here. She love that. Oh yes. Oh, we keep it real around here. I love that. Love that." I said, "These girls are so likable. These are so likable to me." Anyway, she was like, "Girl, we thought you was being dramatic." And Auntie Nikki was like, "Well, girl, I know you're not talking about, I know that's not the pot. Okay, I know that's not the pot." She said, "Girl, I ain't never Jermeshia to my girl, I ain't never said I wasn't dramatic. It take one to know one. Okay. Period. I know that's right, girl. Hello." So they get to talking about planning and trying to convince the other aunties, Aunt Cheryl and Aunt Charlotte, I believe, of the plan to do some development on the land. Again, this is the land that Grandma Oscarine wants to sell so that she can give the funds and the proceeds to her G1s. But obviously, Jermeshia has a different plan. Now, Aunt Nikki is fully on board with Jermeshia, feels like she can do it. And it's like, do Nicole, Nikki don't like Nicole? What's going on with that? She was like, Jermeshia, you're the oldest child, and, no offense to Nikki and no offense to Nicole, but they have your respect because you're the oldest child. Was that, I don't know. I don't know. She was like, "We respect you, Jermeshia." I was like, "Okay, so they don't respect Nicole? What's going on? What did y'all get from that? Maybe I'm being messy. I don't know. Maybe I'm hypersensitive because y'all know I like Nicole. Anyway, okay, so we see the workout. Girl, JaQuita. First of all, these girls are so likable and they remind me of people I know, people that are my friends, people that I've grown up with. The names, JaQuita, Jermeshia. Like I done said this already. I know somebody named that's got very similar, two people that have very similar names. So, and they act just like her. Act just like Quita. Anyway, so quit cutting up down to the workout place. Now I ain't gonna hold you, sir. If you got a building, why the hell you got us outside in the heat? No point. We already gonna be sweating. We got to be out in the heat, sir, on this concrete. Let's go inside in the air conditioning at least, so we don't be up here down in those heat strokes, sir. Please. Looking at him like, sir, I don't know. And he kept saying, like, I don't know about him, Chad. Is he a reliable fitness trainer, girl? Because while we outside, we got a whole building. Okay. Anyway. So they go outside. They outside. They girl quickly list off all the things. I got a bad back, bad foot, bad leg, baby. Girl, I got asthma, diabetes, girl, high blood pressure, baby. I can't do this. I can't lift my arm. Can't lift. Looking at Quita like, girl, half this stuff can be helped if you did a little bit of physical activity, girl. Okay. Anyway, had me rolling, girl. So they outside call themselves working out. Keisha throw in a box of donuts. Keisha. Anyway, Monet get them and they all exercising. Say that man started counting down. They stopped working before the countdown. They were just watching him count down. They was just watching him count down. I said, "Oh Lord, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you." Anyway, okay, so they wrap up the workout. It was lackluster, girl. The man was like, "Damn, y'all can't give me more than this, girl, please." Okay, you better be glad they showed them. So they sit down under the shade and they get to talking and recapping the night as well. And again, I think it was Quita who said, I thought she was faking. I ain't know, Monet and Quita said we thought she was faking. And that's when they also talk about the therapy session. And Keisha says she's never been to therapy before. She's never done it. So she'd be interested in it. So that's good. That's good. And they're just talking about, the situation with Karamell. We don't know her. We want to get to know her. We know she's an important part of your life, but and we just need to not be sweeping things under the rug. And according to, I think it was Monet. Monet and Keisha are the closest. I'm sorry, Monet and Quita are the closest to Keisha. So hopefully that conversation is had. Okay. Anyway, we gonna keep on going. So now we see Jermeshia and Nicole at work talking, and they are talking about the contract with Chris. Like, let's reach out to him. I sent him the contract, but I haven't heard him. He ghosted. They calling. He's sending them the voicemail. All right, and he's basically been ducking and dodging them since the conversation about the contract. Now she said, I don't know what's going on because we still paying Chris money, but if depending on who you ask, he on vacation because we still paying him. I said, Chris, you need to get it together. Okay. They also talk about the luxury housing business, luxury property business that they're trying to expand into, right? So right now they have been known for affordable housing, but they're looking to branch into the luxury properties, etc. Shout out to Dr. Salon. She was able to close on that $1.4 million house. I think it was 1.3 she got it for. And excited for her, very excited for her. And Nicole is saying there is a lane for us, okay? And so we want to start this marketing campaign. They're gearing up to try to uh, much more of a digital footprint because according to Nicole, that the age of millionaires are younger than her, and so they really need to have more of a digital footprint on social media so that they can attract more younger millionaires or people who are millionaires from all over. Okay, and so I'm here for that, girl. Yeah, building up their luxury listing and want to create a marketing campaign, and Chris needs to be on board. And agree, like if you want to work, if you don't want to work, don't. Get you something somewhere else. But again, I love these business conversations talking about expansion. I love it. This video is entirely too long, so let me hurry up. Okay, so we get to Chris and Quita anniversary. The anniversary that she had to plan. Okay, now it was dancing and dinner. The man who was the dance instructor. I feel like he was picking up on vibes with Chris. Was like, this your woman. This your woman. Get her. He was like, well, I was trying to be appropriate. He was like, sir, this your anniversary. This your wife. It's appropriate. Okay. Somebody else have to tell you how to hold your wife to dance. This is not ambitious enough for me. He don't have enough gumption for me. I need you to come on, Chris. And the reason why I say that because he also wants to have the title of lead, right? I'm okay with you saying I do not have the leadership qualities. I do not know how to lead like that. I'm gonna lean on my wife to lead, okay? And function in that way. Let your wife lead. The problem is two things are happening. They trying to make it seem like Chris is the leader, but he's not really a good leader, and so y'all scared and running rampant, and you nervous, and you feel like you got to keep jumping in, JaQuita, and then he keeps trying to pretend like he the lead, but then he leaning on you. So both of y'all doing 2 and 3 things at the same time, trying to fool each other. It would work so much smoother if you just said JaQuita is more of the leader of the house. Okay, I'ma lean on her to get things done. And then just move in that. It's nothing wrong with letting the person who actually has the leadership skills lead. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's my problem. It's like, Chris, you keep trying to say that you're the leader. Even the man was like, oh, you need to let your man lead at all costs. At all costs? Hell no. All costs. You got to be, you fucking me? You fucking lying to me? I know you fucking lying to me. Okay? No, sir. That is not how we work. That's not how we operate. Not said you talking about letting him lead at all costs. Cute. She playing this whole thing. Just because he's a man doesn't mean he's a good leader. Period. Okay? Anyway, Twitter feels like they're not on the same page and that they've been stagnant. We found out that he was laid off from his job a while ago. He started this creative activity, but he really hasn't had the ambition or the gumption that he used to have. And that's all right now. He feels like they're stagnant. Now, this is the 6th year, 7-year itch, y'all. Hope they're able to get things going. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think husbands should automatically lead? What do you think? Okay. All right. So we are, let me get to my other part in here. Oh, I didn't write no other notes. Final scene is where Jermeshia, Nicole, JaQuita, and Chris, they sit down at the office and they talk about this contract. Chris said he's not gonna sign a contract and Nicole and Jermeshia drafted. He is presenting a brand new contract, and that's what he would consider. I'm not mad at him doing this at all. That's what you should do. Don't accept just any old offer that comes to you, okay? Absolutely should counter every offer, okay? Every contract, every offer, all of the things, you absolutely should counter. I'm just interested to see what he's going to say, okay? I'm just interested to see what he's going to say, and I'm interested to see what the girls are going to say. But otherwise, this episode was very good. Again, y'all tell me what y'all think about the whole should you approach your spouse if you find out they're cheating but then their family member pass on, and the other part is do you feel like, who do you think is wrong in this situation? You just get down in the comments. I love to hear what y'all have to say. Y'all have so much insight. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I about that. That's a good point. So get in the comments, tell me what you think. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. Consider subscribing to the channel. Check out my merch store, the Belle Perspective TVmerch.com. I got some cute stuff there, girl. I really do. Okay, I'm just not saying it. It's real cute, girl. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'll see y'all later. Just FYI, I'm gonna make a community post, but my boo, for my birthday, which is all month, okay, he planned for us to go glamping this today for the weekend. And so my Love and Marriage Huntsville video is probably gonna be late. It is gonna be late. House of the Dragon might be late as well. What I'm saying is ultimately I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna try to take pictures, but I'm really not good at that because I like to be private. I don't want to put all my business out on the street like that. I don't like doing that, but I'm gonna try to take pictures. But we're going glamping. It's my first time. I'm so excited. I can't wait. But so just so y'all know, content is gonna be a little bit late, and I am posting a one more thing video on Real Housewives of Dubai. Girl, we got to talk about that if you're watching that. Anyway, get in the comments. Let me know what you think about everything, and I'll see you guys when I get back. Child, I'm probably gonna be like 2 or 3 shades darker, but girl, hey, living life and having a good time. All right, take care.
Hop up in that plane, maybe we could spend a day somewhere in the world where it's you and just me. Where it's you and just me. And shawty, won't you come out?